Miss Lola, you look quite comfortable just lounged over here. You guys can't see, but Lola is just chilling right here, being a cutie. Hi guys, I'm Lola. Oh, no kisses from me today. Alright guys, so in today's video I thought I would show you some products that I picked up recently as far as makeup goes. Some of these are drugstore products, some of these are from Sephora and Ulta. My sister was in town this past weekend, and as it turns out, every time I'm around her we usually end up shopping, and usually it's for makeup. So I have a few new things I thought I would share with you guys. You'll probably see these in some upcoming videos and such, so why not, you know? Why not introduce them in a haul? So let's start out with what's in my Sephora bag. I just kind of put everything in one bag, although I picked them up at different places, and I'll tell you where I got them as I go through them. So the first thing in here is the Farsali Skin Tune Blur Perfecting Primer. I used this today. I've used this a couple of times since I got it. I'm still a little bit unsure on whether or not I love the product, but it is really cool. I love the packaging. It smells really nice. It smells slightly tropically, maybe a little bit like just sweet, and it has like this medicinal dropper. It's so cool. It's white, which I wasn't expecting, mostly because I have used the unicorn one and it has like a pink color to it, so I was kind of expecting this to be like gold. I don't know. But so far so good. This is a very pricey primer, so if it doesn't wow me I will probably end up returning it, but this is so hard to find in stores. It's almost always sold out, so when I saw it I was like, I probably should pick it up and test it out. So that's the first thing I picked up at Sephora. I also picked up a full size of the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. In my last Sephora haul, I talked about a little mini bottle of this that I purchased. I really love that product like a ton, you guys. I usually will spray it on my beauty blender and then use my beauty blender to blend out my concealer. And I just really love the way that that makes my eyes look. Can you hear that snoring? Of course it now stops. Lillian! This is why you guys are not loud in here when I'm filming. Come here! Come here! You want to say hi too? Oh, you are so heavy! Okay, yeah, no kisses. Hi, baby. Your snoring is really loud, baby. Yeah, so like I was saying, that little bottle is going to run out here pretty quickly, so I figured I'd go ahead and pick up the full-size bottle. Again, another product that isn't on the cheapest side, but it works really well, and because my skin is so dry lately, stuff like this has been like lifesaver for me. So I picked that up, and that might actually be, oh no, I picked up a few more things from Sephora. Okay, this was something my sister and I both kind of grabbed on a whim, but we saw it at the checkout line and I was like, oh my god, that's so pretty. This is the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Highlighter. This one is in the silver, it doesn't have a color name on it, but it's the one in the silver packaging. This is so pretty. It's going to be a very intense highlighter, so I figured I would probably use it mostly for like eyeshadow. It would be beautiful to just like dot in the center of your eyelid, or even just to highlight your inner corner or your brow bone, or if you really want a blinding highlight, then this is definitely going to do it for you. The packaging is not the greatest. Loose products like loose powders and loose highlighters never are really my favorite, but you might be able to see that on my finger. And then my eczema is really bad, so just kind of ignore that. And then there is the highlight. A little bit difficult to see. I am using natural lighting today. I'm sitting in front of my window. But it's very beautiful, and I can't wait to incorporate this into just like eyeshadow looks and things like that. I think it'll be beautiful for, you know, stuff like that. So there's that. And then we picked up two lipsticks from Sephora. Her and I both picked up the same colors. I'm actually wearing one on my lips today, and it is the perfect everyday, like nice wearable matte product. So these are by the brand Too Faced. These are their Peach Puff Long Wearing Diffused Matte Lip Colors. These feel really good, you guys. So I have to say, I think I've come to the conclusion that I do not love liquid matte lipsticks. Most of them just completely dry out my lips. They're hard to wear. They're like not the easiest to put on, and they just, I don't know. I don't love them. This is a matte formula, but I love this one. And it's not in like a liquid version. It's in this like twist up, twisty version thingy. So you twist it up here and then it comes out in this little sponge tip applicator. This one is in the color Day Drinking, and it has kind of like a mauve-y undertone. Oh, I love it. Look at that. So that's what's on my lips today. I know I'm going to get tons of use out of this. It dries down almost instantly, and then it feels like nothing at all is on your lips. It just feels so lightweight, like it's not sticky. It's just, I feel like I'm not wearing anything. I love it. So that one's Day Drinking. And then the second one I picked up is in the color Boy Bye. These were the two like more nudie ones. Gotta twist it up. Okay, so this one you can see has a little bit more of a pinky undertone, whereas Day Drinking has a little bit more of like a mauve-y, almost nudie brownie undertone. They're both beautiful and they both smell so good, like fresh, juicy peaches. Oh, they smell so good. So I know I'm gonna get a ton of use out of these. They have a lot of colors in this line and I would like to try out more, but these are the two like nude ones. Okay, so that's it as far as Sephora goes. We also stopped by the MAC counter and I picked up a couple of the new like blooming collection, I think is what this collection is called. So I picked up a couple of things from that, and then they also expanded their Powder Kiss lipstick line. So when this line originally launched, I wanted to try this product so bad, but the colors, I just didn't like them. There wasn't a color in the line that I wanted, and I tried to like force myself to like certain colors, and then I realized I was forcing myself to like those colors, and I decided, you know what, just wait. They'll probably expand the line, and they did. So this is the color 924 Reverence, I think is how you say it. And the packaging is so cool. It's like a soft matte touch little bullet. I love it. And this one is, I mean, all of these colors look very similar, you guys. It's actually very similar to Boy Bye. So there it is right there. I just love it. I just love the color. It's so pretty for everyday wear. Clearly, I have a favorite color range here. But the point of these is basically it's a matte lipstick, but it's supposed to feel nice and hydrating, and it's not supposed to dry out your lips. So we'll see. Like I was saying before, I found that I'm not a huge fan of liquid matte lipsticks, but bullet matte lipsticks I still really like. And this one, if it doesn't dry out my lips, that's even better. So we will definitely see. I'll have to keep you guys updated, but I love that. That was creamy. That went on really well. So I picked that up, and then as far as like that blooming line, I forget what the line is called, but I picked up a lip gloss and the setting spray. So this is just the MAC Prep and Prime. It's a setting spray. I've used this spray before. I love it. But this one is in this scent Cherry Blossom, and the packaging is to die for. That is one thing. This packaging pulled me in immediately. It is so pretty and so spring. It has like the pink box. Like it's just, the packaging is A+ on this line. So yeah, same thing. It's MAC Fix Plus. I've used it a million times. It's always good to have an extra one of these because inevitably I'm going to run out of mine. So there's that. And then I picked up a lip gloss from the line. Now they do have a bunch of lipsticks in this line as well. But a lot of them look very similar to lipsticks that I already own. So I ended up not picking up one of those, but the lip gloss is beautiful. So this is in the color Peek-a-Boo. Packaging, again, A+ with the little flower petals all over it. And then, oh, I just got that on my nose. Okay, I was trying to smell it and I got it on my nose. It smells like vanilla, if you were curious. This is in their lip glass formula. And again, it's just a really pretty like pastel pink that I think is going to be beautiful for the springtime. I'm all about pinks in the springtime. I love spring makeup. Spring and fall makeup is like my ultimate favorite. So yeah, that's what that one looks like. This would even be pretty like topped on top of some of the other colors that I picked up from other lines and stuff. So yeah, that's what I picked up from MAC. Then I'll hop into this. So I opened this to look at the lip gloss on my nose, but this is by Tarte. I actually got this at Ulta. This was part of their 21 Days of Beauty, and it was 50% off, 50. So this is a product I've had my eye on for a while, and I figured, you know what, I just need to pick it up finally and just do it, especially since it was 50% off. So this is the Tartelette Toasted palette. I've been loving the Tartelette in Bloom palette, so I figured I would love this one as well. I used it once. The thing is, the color palette is definitely much more like fall winter, so I don't know that I'm going to get a ton of use out of it right now. I mean, there is some neutrals in there. Obviously, the whole palette is neutral, but it's just very warm, very orangey. So I might not use it that much until fall and winter roll around, but I'm hoping that it has that same formula as the Tartelette and Bloom because I have been using that one literally to death. Like I've almost hit pan on a lot of those products in that palette, or a lot of the colors in that palette. So yeah, you got some mattes, you got some glitters, you got some shimmers, you got some satins, just a really wide variety of colors in there. So yeah, the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, it's over now. But every single time that rolls around, like, oh, pick up some of those products because they go on super duper deal. Okay, lastly, we ventured on over to the makeup section in TJ Maxx. Her and I went on a huge like baby clothing just spree. And TJ Maxx was one of the places that we found some really, really cute baby clothes. I got like this cute little Nike outfit for him and just like really cute things. But inevitably, of course, we stopped by the makeup section. So they had a ton of Anastasia Beverly Hills lipsticks there, which makes me think, are they discontinuing the lipsticks? Like, why were they there? I don't know. So I got 2 of those, and then I also picked up this Bobbi Brown highlighting powder. I was surprised to see this, and I was even more surprised to see that it wasn't swatched or touched or anything like that. That's the thing with TJ Maxx makeup, is you have to be really, really careful. You have to look at the products, open it up, and make sure nobody else has touched it, because a lot of them are touched. But this one wasn't, and I was like, okay, it's meant to be. So this is in the color Afternoon Glow. I'm actually wearing it today on my cheeks and then my Cupid's bow a little bit, and then the inner corner of my eyes. And this was only $15. Usually these are like $50. So the fact that I was able to get it for $15 just completely blows my mind. So here's what it looks like. It's just a really nice, pretty kind of champagne white gold color. And then if I swatch it there, you can see it has like a little bit of a peachy undertone, but I don't know. I really like it. I think it looks really pretty on my skin, and I have pretty fair skin, so definitely had to pick that up. They only had 1 of them too. I was like, okay, it's just meant to be. I have to pick it up. So I did. I don't have a napkin by me, so I'm going to use my Sephora bag. And then I picked up 2 of the Anastasia lipsticks. So I picked up the color Dead Roses. I think my sister picked these up too, this one up too. These were $7.99. I don't know how much these retail for. They say $12 on here, but I think that's sometimes off. So here is Dead Roses. A little bit different than some of the other colors, a little bit darker, but definitely still in the nudie mauve shade range. So there's that one. I think these also have a slightly matte finish to them, so we'll see. Hopefully I like them. And then I picked up the color Buff, which, surprise, surprise, is another pinky nude. But here's what it looks like. This one is definitely more nude than some of the others. So yeah, those were, and again, I had to look at them, scope them out, make sure they weren't swatched, because a lot of them were. Such a bummer, and it's such a shame that people do that. Like, I don't know. So there's that. And then CVS, I got some drugstore products, just a few, not a whole bunch, but I definitely want to share those with you guys. So in my last drugstore haul, I got one of these, and apparently I picked out the only color that is awful. It's the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighters. I picked up the color like Frost something. It was like the white one with like glitter in it. It just wasn't good. So I'm definitely going to return that one, but this is the one that you guys said is actually really, really good. So this is the rose gold color. Ooh, it's really soft, and the white gold, or the white one, I think it was called like Ice or Frost or something like that, felt just like this, but it's swatched horribly. This one swatches nice. It almost swatches just as good as the Bobbi Brown one. So there's the Maybelline one, and there's the Bobbi Brown one. This one has a little bit more of a yellowy undertone, whereas the Bobbi Brown one seems to have more of like a rosy undertone, which is interesting because this is called rose gold. But yeah, I hope I like that. That's the one you guys were like, no, get rose gold, it's the best one. So we'll definitely see. This is something that my sister and I kind of went on a hunt for. It's the e.l.f. eye makeup removing pen, which is interesting. So basically, I really need a makeup wipe, basically. It's like a makeup remover, but in a brush tip pen. So you can use it to like quickly touch up your eye makeup, like if you're trying to do winged liner or something like that. You can kind of use it to like touch up the corners of your eye, or like just get things off. I mean, you could easily use a Q-tip just as easily, but I don't know, this looked like a cool product. So we both picked it up to try. Okay, I can't get it out of the box. We'll have to fuss with it later. But here's what it looks like. Lily, are you having fun back there? You're so cute. Okay, then I picked up two, are these both Maybelline products? They are. I guess I was on a Maybelline kick or something. Maybelline just launched a whole bunch of new eyeliners and they look really cool. Here's the one I picked up. I really wanted to pick up the brown one, but my CVS was out of stock, so I picked up the teal one. I've actually never, I don't know that I've used a teal eyeliner. I mean, I probably have, but it's been a while since I've used a teal eyeliner. So I figured I'd, oh my god, did the tip just fly off of that? Where did it go? Okay, well, I opened this up and the tip must have just like flown somewhere because it definitely had a tip on it and now it doesn't have a tip on it. And it's one that I need to sharpen. Can I even swatch this? Oh, I guess there's a little tiny bit left. That was really creamy, but I'm really worried about where that tip might be. I'm gonna have to figure that out because that's something that I'm gonna have teal everywhere if one of the dogs gets it or something. So yeah, these are gel pencil liners. They're supposed to be really good. That swatched really good. So there's that. And then the last thing I picked up is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color 10 Fair. I've just really been kind of needing a new, well, I don't need a new concealer, but I've been on the hunt for a new concealer. And if I can find one that is drugstore, that's even better because then of course it's more affordable. So I've heard a lot of people say good things about this Fit Me concealer, so I picked it up. Looks like it'll be a good color for me. So yeah, that's it. That's all I picked up for this makeup haul. If you guys would like to see any of these products in like a tutorial or something like that, let me know. I will try to incorporate them into as many videos as I can. But for now, the two weenie dogs and I are going to go ahead and sign off for the day. But thank you guys so much for watching and I'll talk to you next time.